Hey guys, life can be filled with sudden and unexpected storms that arise out of nowhere. One of two options, we can have peace in our storm or we can panic through it. Heidi and I experienced a sudden, unexpected storm several years ago as we were on a missions trip in Lima, Peru during doing the work of the Lord. It seemed to be smooth sailing, then out of nowhere, this unexpected storm popped up and we'd received a note at the front desk that left a number for us to call Heidi's sister back in Oklahoma. We found out that Heidi's mother had a brain aneurysm and at the age of 46 and was being kept alive on a ventilator but had no signs of brain activity. Talk about one of the most difficult things I had to do was to tell Heidi that her mother was dying and that we had to say our goodbyes on a phone in another country. The world came crashing down on us. We were stuck in a remote village. We had feelings of despair and isolation and no control. We couldn't get back. We almost felt abandoned and alone. We're in a strange place in this remote village and we're stuck. But by the grace of God and by the prayers of many, we made it back on the longest trip of our life just in time for the funeral. We know what it is like to experience an unexpected storm. Maybe you're experiencing a storm. It could be related to COVID-19. Maybe there are health issues or, financial issues. Maybe you just got laid off. Maybe your family or marriage issues. Maybe you just got word that your spouse wants a divorce. How can we navigate through unexpected storms? We need some anchors that are stable and steadfast. In Mark chapter 4, verse 35, the disciples got into a boat and things were smooth sailing until this unexpected storm popped up. And we discover there that there were four anchors that helped them to have peace in their storm. And I want to share with you one of those anchors and then share the rest of this message on Sunday during our online service. And the first anchor is that you're going to make it to the other side. In verse 35, it said, "On the same day when evening had come, he said to them, 'Let us cross over to the other side.'" Now the trip across the sea was Jesus' idea. And Jesus sometimes leads his followers into storms. We're not immune from those storms. He promised them that they would make it to the other side. And he promised them that they would go over, not that they would go under. That's the anchor that you need to hold on to, that you're going to make it to the other side. That's the anchor to the promises of God's word. When you're going through a storm, a financial storm, health storm, marriage storm, hold on to the promises of God's word that says you will make it to the other side and you'll have peace. Have faith, trust God. Let his word be an anchor for your soul. He is not going to let you sink in the middle of the sea. Philippians 1:6 says, "Being confident of this very thing, that he who has began a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ." He will get us safely to the other side. He is not going to abandon us. The psalmist had his hope in God's word as an anchor. He said in Psalm 119, verse 49, "Remember the word to your servant upon which you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction. Your word has given me life." My friend, hold onto God, onto his promises. Let God's word be an anchor. God gives us many wonderful promises in his word. And his word gives us strength, comfort, and hope. So when you're going through a storm, let Jesus' words that you're going to make it to the other side encourage you. Let the promises of God's word be an anchor to your storm, and you'll make it to the other side. God bless.